But as you begin to grow, not necessarily in volume and size, but particularly in what you're saying, you start publishing things and putting things out there and this, that, and the other, but you don't have you're not sure why you're doing it and how you're doing it. And then the next thing you've got a challenge. Then this is where we go knocking on your door. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Yes, you see, and I like the example that you've used because small businesses, they come to us when it's already late. Yeah. So we try, when I work with small business, I'm trying to build a culture that legal governance and compliance is the foundation of your business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So once you get that right, you tend to be prioritizing a business plan.
Yeah, over and above
the compliance. Yeah. And you start negotiating a concept. You didn't sign any NDA.
Yeah.
You didn't even sign or copyright as to who is the owner of that.
Yeah.
Work just starts because it's in the nature of all the entrepreneurs. We start doing the work. We only fight when the money comes.
Yeah.
And then when you come to me, you are
and
telling
when the IP is gone, right?
The IP is gone. You are telling me that I'm a shareholder. I'm in CIPC. So I'm like, no, you're a director in CIPC. You're a shareholder. Can you show me your share certificate?
And just pause there for 1 second, because that's important. The difference between shareholding and being registered as a director, they're not the same thing, right?
No. The other one is ownership. The other one is basically just in the controlling of the governance side. They represent the company. The shareholder is the owner.
And the shareholder, there's a financial component to that.
Yes, because the shareholder needs to fund.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the directors needs to make sure that once the company is funded, whatever that is implemented is aligned.
You can be a director and not make any money.
Directors must be paid. If you remember that being a director, it comes with a fiduciary duty.
Yeah.
These people, they are committing themselves.
You hear all that, boards?
In their
Directors must be paid.
in their personal capacity.
Yeah, they are.
However, we do also understand that small businesses can't afford directors.
But tell me about that, and I want to come back so that we don't lose the technology bit. But the small businesses can't afford directors, and the remuneration doesn't have to be. But the remuneration says something, right? It doesn't have to be a quantum.
Yes, it does not need to. And there are directors that are ready to even do it pro bono because for them it gets the experience.
Yeah.
Yes, they get experience while they are doing that. You'll still be a director as the owner, but sometimes you just want somebody just to give health within your governance structure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.